What were we talking? Oh, Christianity. To go back.
Oh fuck! This was far. We drove off the
Yeah.
cliff with that one.
This is an entirely new episode now.
Yeah.
I was raised in a Christian school from like K through 12, and there's only like 20-something kids in the whole school.
The same 20.
No, it would like change in and out. Some of them would leave. That would be, I mean, they're great.
We would lose some and
We'd
we win
lose
some.
win some. Some people would go back to public school. Some people would come in because they got kicked out of public school.
Dude, can you imagine like leaving that at grade 10 and going to public school?
I know. I wanted to for a long time. There's like grades like 7 through 10. I was very much like, get me out of here.
Really?
Let me I just want to like, because I knew it was going to set me up poorly for like college and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was still Christian then, but I was like, I'm not this Christian. Like they believe everything in the Bible was like literally true. Like so there's like no metaphor. Like you have to do everything to a T.
So like the people we don't want to hang out around. Like the people are not funny.
No, I was like seen as like a Christian bad boy because I would make like jokes, but the jokes were like so like not dark or anything compared to like now. So it was weird because I would be a Christian bad boy at the school and then get dropped off at our like kind of poor neighborhood and get made fun of for being on the small bus and be treated like a total like dork.
Oh, so
I was like I was a dork in my neighborhood and like I was going to hell in my Christian school.
The best of all.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds, dude.
Yeah. So then around like age 19 or 20, I stopped believing, and I told my mom I was an atheist.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Well, I didn't break it that way. She started saying something like, giving me advice, like, and she was like, "Well, what would Jesus do?" And I was like, "I don't know. I don't. I think Jesus was a good teacher, but I don't think he was God." And she tried to punch me in the face.
Oh, literally?
She took a swing.
Why is everyone literal in the Christianity? Why is everything literally?
Because first, taking a swing is like also probably not what Jesus would do, which was the advice she just gave me.
He literally took a swing.
Yeah, but the thing is, in that world, in the Bible, there's a verse that says, "If you spare the rod, you spoil the child." So that was basically like, if you don't beat your kid with a stick, he's going to be a brat.
That's what? That is literally said.
That's
there?
in the Bible. So they would be like, we have to spank
beat you up.
We have to
beat the fuck out of you.
Ass. It's not because I have anger problems. It's because God wants you to not be a brat.
It's like, what can I do? It's God.
My hands are really tight here. Get the fuck.
Your hands are tied here. Mine are not. Yours are.
So yeah. And then I was like running away from my mom, all trying to explain my stance on atheism.
Where were you? Where is this taking place?
Southbridge, Massachusetts.
This is public.
Public?
Were you in public when you had this conversation?
Oh, sorry. No, this was in my basement bedroom at the time. So we had a couch in the middle of the basement, and I was running around it, being like, "I just think Jesus was a good teacher. I don't know if he was like a son of God. I think he was making more metaphors." And then next to my mom is just like,
punch, air punching, running and air punching until she beats you.
Yeah. So I don't remember what I think I had to like go stay with my sister for a couple days, who was already older. Yeah. And then
she an atheist?
No. My sisters were still religious. They're still religious. I think at that time they were not as religious as my mom, so they were like, "Yeah, you can stay here." And we kind of knew you were headed towards atheism for a while.
Rude. First of all,
we can tell you didn't have God's love in your heart.
Oh, first of all, rude. Just very rude, but correct, but rude.
Yeah. I had started asking questions like, didn't like Noah's Ark really have two of every animal? And they were like,
you think like, don't you think like the cheetahs will eat the chicken?
Yeah, really. He bought 2 mosquitoes.
Like found one male, one female.
Yeah.
What happened? What happens with shrimp? Like, how did he bring shrimp on that?
I guess they would be fine.
Oh, because of what?
They didn't have to worry about the sea creatures.
It's like, whoa, Noah packed a whale.
Yeah, 2 whales. We gotta protect these whales from this.
Okay, I am
all this water.
so bad at the religious stuff. But was it Noah, the same guy who got swallowed by a whale?
That would be. He would just have so many like water problems. Dude, like,
Noah, up next on National Geographic. He's so into animals. But
he was like their Steve Irwin. Like,
that's what I was thinking.
Crikey, we got a whale coming up.
Then he gets to die with the lamest way possible.
Yeah.
Like a stingray.
I got to get 2 of every stingray.
then he got punched in the heart with a stingray.
Yeah, that sucks for it to be that animal.
So wasn't he actually the one in the whale?
No, that was Jonah. That was a few years later.
That sounds the same to me, dude.
Yeah,
Two
Jonah,
white
no.
dudes. I mean, like,
well, I think they were Jewish, but like tan.
you look the same. You should subscribe yourself.
Clip that. Subscribe.
Yeah, dude. Like when I told my friends I'm doing this podcast with Jonathan,
Oh boy.
because all my friends are girls, right? I'm friends mostly with girls. I think you and Alex are maybe 2 out of 4 guys that I'm friends with.
Okay.
Right.
Davey P.
Davey P is one of them, the third, and
Joe
Joe
Hinge.
Joe Fenty is probably the 4th guy.
Oh, nice. I like
Right.
Joe Fenty.
And that's about it. Like the rest of you are like we're friendly, but then I was talking to the girls. I'm so much closer with like Viv Martin, Kayla Carcone, like this group of comics.
We like
And-
them as friends. We have to say now that that's our. Anytime we bring up women, we have to say we like them as friends. Unless you don't.
Yeah, I love them to death as friends.
There we go.
And then like they were like, dude, ew, and such a white guy thing, like a podcast. We wouldn't be friends anymore.
Oh, I thought
The
they
escalation.
Yeah.
No, like me and you doing this, such
Yeah.
a white guy thing to do.
podcast. Yeah, I also didn't. I've like never really wanted to do a podcast. People have asked me before,
Yeah.
and I
What
thought,
a flex, dude.
yeah,
I'm so much fun around people. I do a podcast all the
I
time.
have so many close friends that want to do conversations with me on camera, but it's more that because I think it's just a white guy thing. I think a lot of white guys have offers to do podcasts.
Yeah, dude. So like, that's why I was like, telling them, it's no, it's not the same, because I'm brown. That's
Yeah,
That's
getting
the
a brown
only-
perspective.
That's
on,
the only difference between this and any other 2 white dudes in a basement with a podcast. You know what I mean? Is that I'm brown and I started having sex 4 years ago. That's the.
I'm white, and I also had started having sex 4 years ago. That's what the main. It's just like we have stunted growth.
Yeah, I feel like, to be honest, but I feel like for you to start having sex 4 years ago, that's a problem. For me, it's almost of an achievement. You know what I mean? Like people in Egypt are gonna want to just be like, 27 years old guy having sex. What?
Well, I'm 28. I think probably the first time I had sex was like I was like 19 or 20, and I told Maddie that, and she was like, "That's so cute that you waited." And I was
Oh, Maddie. I don't think it was choice.
the women in my life decided for me. They were like, we like Jonathan as friend.
We like Jonathan when he's 20. Nothing earlier than that. Very wholesome.
Yeah. So then, also, I just had so much like Christian
I was gonna
sex
say,
shame.
can I be politically incorrect for a second?
Yeah. What if you just said the N word? That would be cool. Just have a quick second.
No, not gonna. Alex loves it. Alex is like
Alex
Alex is nodding like yes, dude. This is.
You're African. It's fine. You should do it.
Oh yeah, you're from Egypt.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. I don't think it's a religion like a region problem. I don't think being North African is the same as Africa.
What if you say it and then YouTube flags it? We'll know if it's okay.
Oh yeah, like YouTube at the decider of all. Dude, like I'm hosting the Jungle open mic this week.
Oh, nice.
On Tuesday,
That's
if
fun.
you want to come.
Yeah.
And one of my opener planned that were like, yeah, they heard I was from Africa. They were like, good enough for the Jungle. he knows his way around here. You know what I mean? It's funny enough because the actual normal host is Asian. So
Wow.
he
Yeah.
definitely knows his way around the jungle.
Is he Filipino?
I am assuming, I don't know. I think it's Chinese.
Maybe let's not. Let's maybe not take guesses. Then it is going to be like a white guy podcast.
We're definitely deleting
what's
this.
what's your favorite kind of Asian?
Where's Bobby Lee when you need him? You know what I mean? Okay, let's roll back to your
Oh,
life.
you said you were gonna say something politically incorrect.
But I think having sex with extremely religious Christian girls can be either the worst thing you ever do in your life or your best sex of your
Yeah.
life.
No, yeah, I agree because like in that whole school church situation, it was like either the extremes were like very repressed,
Yeah.
or just very like trying to give
Cool,
you
cool.
a hand job on
Yeah.
the bus.
Cool
back-
as fuck. Yeah.
Back from our church.
Have you hooked up with super ultra Christians?
Yeah, but more when I was Christian too. So I think I was the very repressed one in some of that dynamic.
Were they like freaks, or were they like?
So some of them?
yeah,
a couple
it's
of them.
50-50. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
like-
a coin
Oh,
flip.
Yeah, or they just like they want to stop at hand stuff, and that's fine.
I mean, like,
And I stopped.
what is the logic there? Like, why is the hand stuff okay, but anything beyond that is not?
Well, there's some like even in Catholicism, it's like very common for like Catholic women to like offer up anal before vaginal sex because it's like God's loophole is the butthole
Same.
in Islam.
Yeah.
Wow,
'Cause
we're
if
not
you-
that different.
Yeah, dude, it's
we
the same.
both religions want to butt fuck.
The religion is like almost the same.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty close.
It's like one update away.
Yeah.
they're like right after each other. It's like the next version right away. So it's
Yeah.
like it's not that many bug fixes, you know what I mean?
Yeah. If they start letting women drive in Saudi Arabia, is that a place that they do that?
Yeah, but now they drive now.
Wow, that's
They've
basically
been driving
Christianity.
for like 5 years now.
Damn, my Islam jokes are 5 years behind.
it's so bad. Yeah, I have to update those.